Hey, what is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video. And so, I said few months ago that if and when this got dubbed, that I would review it. And as of today, the episode is out. As well as the other episode, which I'll be watching at some point soon and hopefully reviewing it. Due to, though, the Japanese company that falsely copyrighted my review or my thoughts on Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side of Dimensions, I cannot show a screenshot of a picture of the anime because apparently that's copyrightable to the Japanese company that doesn't know anything about fair use. Even though I didn't show a video clip of it, just a picture of what was going on in the anime, which I do in all my reviews, and everyone else that I know does in their reviews as well, for the whole video. So because of that, I compiled a Photoshop of a bunch of PMGs renders, and I used my for anyone who hasn't noticed my Versus series, I used the Naruto forest background. So, yeah, this is what I'll be using for reviews when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! Because of my Dark Side of Dimensions thoughts video got taken down, even though it was just me basically talking the entire time and just shows a picture of, what was in the movie, but that was it. The whole 28 minutes was just me talking, and it somehow got copyrighted. Again, my video. So still haven't heard from them, by the way, for the retrace, because I requested a retrace. I actually went through the Google Translator channels and stuff like that to try and communicate with them. But it's been like 3 weeks now, I think, and I don't think I'm going to be hearing from these Japanese animators anytime soon. So this is what I'm going to do, and hopefully people can understand that this is a review. So anyways, Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, better known as Arc V, Season 3 English dub, Episode 100 review, because it's out. The other episode 101 is out now too, but I haven't got to it yet. They're coming out every week, so I'll just do it when I can, since the episodes usually don't come out until like the next day after they premiere in Canada or Australia, respectively. It's the same English dub that we'll eventually get in the United States, but since Nicktoons canceled the series at episode 37 of Season 1, who knows when Season 2... Well, Season 2 is out, I believe, on Google, YouTube. I heard that... I don't know if it's out on Blu-ray yet, though. I know Season 1 is out on Blu-ray. All of Season 1 and Season 2 is out on Blu-ray right now. I'm not sure about Season 2 yet. But, yeah, but that's just kind of me rumbling about other stuff. Let's just get to the episode itself. So, episode 100 in English episode title was called "The Metropolis of Despair, Heartland." Um, for anyone who's wondering, um, yeah. Anyways, it's pretty actually long for English episode. Um, the theme song. I don't know anyone else's opinion on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 theme song, but I do like the theme song. I like the catchiness to it. Um, you know, the rap type stuff, and it kind of goes really quick together. Really good theme song. I like English theme song. You don't really get that much in animes anymore, which again is I think is absolute bull crap. Um, they had Alexis at the end. I felt Alexis should have had more because we know Alexis Rose is going to be coming soon. Theme song right there confirms it. I can't wait for Alexis to make an appearance. But she wasn't in this episode. This episode really was a recap episode, even though this was a premiere episode. It was really weird because this was the first episode premiere of season 3. Which I'm really happy again that this will finish. Now, when this will be available on Blu-ray or DVD is anyone's guess at this point, but I'm just glad that this English dub will finish because season 3 is the last season of Arc 5. But so this episode starts off. You got Yuya. Eula, Zuzu, or not Zuzu. God damn it, Eula. God damn it, Yuya, Gon, and I forget how to. Silvio, yeah, Silvio. That's how you say his name. God damn it, I'm getting tongue tied right now. So they come and they go past to a female who's like in distress. She's like carrying like this food, and she just runs away all scared because they show a bunch of flashbacks of like these duelists sending them into cards, kind of like Maximilian Pegasus up in here. Only Pegasus did it better. These guys just do it casually, like whatever, type thing. The one thing that's weird about these people from Duel Academy, from the Fusion Dimension, it's kind of reminiscent of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Only GX. I think it's weird because the GX characters, that are villains, like they portrayed the Duel Academy people as villains, but in GX they were the heroes. So I don't know. I guess they just kind of wanted to swerve it, because Arc 5 is basically like an alternate reality of of all these other classic characters from all the other Yu-Gi-Oh series. They have alternate versions of these characters. Are not the same characters from the main series that they came from. The Alexis that's going to eventually appear in this series, that is not going to be the same Alexis from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Jack Atlas is not the same Jack Atlas from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different character, but it looks like him and he just has the same name, but it's kind of weird how they swerve that and make them look like the bad guys, or they are the bad guys in this series. So they show flashbacks of that, and then they want to follow that girl who's hiding in this remote house with her kids. And when they find them, they're like, they're all afraid of them because they just want to feed them, and they throw their dual discs down. to show them that they mean them no harm, and they give them their food, they feed them, and they apologize for mistaking them for being the villains from Duel Academy. Um, they ask about the resistance, and they said the resistance is basically gone. Three of the Duel Academy members, find them, and so then they duel, I guess. Not really, though. When they start the duel up, they basically are like 10 minutes of flashback from season 2 about the synchro dimension there. They talk about, all the stuff, that happened. How the guy was going to try to, seize control and whatnot, and he failed, obviously, thanks to Zuzu and everyone else. They talk about how they're not resistance, they're lancers, because they, obviously they say, oh, well, you guys can't be, this, and they said, no, we're lancers. So, that kind of, stunned them. But it basically, after the flashback, they basically just, took them out. That was what happened. They took him out in like one hit. I don't think that's what really happened, but on screen they just basically just blasted through them, and won the duel pretty relatively easy. And showing them the flashbacks of like everything that happened, and how everyone can be friends. They even said how they converted, Selena and Sora. Sorry, Sora. I like Sora, by the way. I know, but I like Sora. Sora is cool. I like him. I like his voice too. I really like Sora's voice. I don't know who the voice of that. Sora kind of reminds me of Yuya in a weird kind of way too. From Hunter x Hunter. I've never got to really express this, but I actually thought. Funny story. I actually thought they had the same voice actor. Like, if you guys have not seen Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V, and if you guys are like watching this and being like, "Oh shit, what the hell is he talking about here?" Like, you got to check out his voice and compare it to Killua, because I know it sounds weird, but I'm telling you, they sound similar. They really do. Their voices sound similar. I thought they were the same voice actors until I looked it up and realized they weren't. But they are so similar. They really are. Oh my god, Killua and Sora are so similar characters. It's not even funny. Obviously he doesn't kill like Killua does, but he has that weird, wicked personality like him, where he's nice, but then he can just be totally evil, like right on a fly. He could just totally snap, just like Killua. And that was the first thing when I noticed him. I was like, oh, this guy is so similar to Killua, and he's got the lollipop thing too, which that was not a for kids censorship, by the way, unlike the famous Sanji thing, like yeah, the lollipop thing, like, yeah, that was the first thing I was like, oh no, is that like some censorship bullshit or bullcrap? Excuse my French, but like, yeah, I really like Sora. I think he's like my favorite too. I don't know. Like, main characters, like, whatever. It's like my favorite right now, in this whole series. But getting back to the review, it's just basically, it's flashback, takes them out, right? I believe they showed Shade. They showed Shade for a little bit. He talked about Declan. How he joined up with him, because they showed the flashback, about how he wanted to duel him and he wouldn't duel him. Yet, do what I say, and then I'll be your opponent. And he basically says, "I hope I made the right decision joining forces with you." Um, then you had name again, Silvio. He wanted to turn the Duel Academy people into cards, right? But Yuya basically would not let him do it because he can't stoop to their own level, and so then they started running away. And also, again, the people in the kid and the mother, they there's like, well, maybe dueling can be fun, because after all his explaining about it, so yeah, they also offered them food too, because Gon was hungry as well. Because Gon was like, tough it out or whatever. Because Silvio was like, wanted some food. And he said, tough it out, and you know his stomach was growling, and so they ended up giving him some food too. They did show stuff like that. Overall, this episode was really a recap episode for the most part. It's really what it was. I mean, they showed multiple flashbacks, and they were kind of explaining about the four dimensions. They wanted, the guy, the leader of Duel Academy, wanted to fuse them into one, basically one dimension. So, I mean, the whole episode was a recap. I'm looking forward to seeing more of the other characters, though. I'm really looking forward to seeing Alexis. We still haven't seen Alexis Rose yet. You guys know, even though this isn't the same Alexis Rose from GX, I am really looking forward to seeing Alexis Rhodes in Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. I hope they're using the same English voice actor for her as well. They did the same for Jack Atlas for Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, or they used the 5Ds voice actor for Arc V for Jack Atlas, as well as who else came back? Who else? I don't know. I don't know who's come back yet so far, but if they did it for Atlas, I'm gonna assume they're doing it for Alexis as well. But Alexis had two voice actors. She had the one for the first season, and then for season 2 and 3, they recast her with someone else, someone that was close to her voice, though. So it wasn't really noticeably changed. But they'll probably use the voice actor for Alexis for seasons 2 and 3. But again, we don't know yet until Alexis makes an appearance, in the show or in the anime. But like I said, most of this episode was a flashback episode or a recap episode, I guess, because again, they didn't really show that much. Besides old flashback stuff, like stuff that already happened, stuff that they pretty much didn't really have to animate. So that's really what the episode was. So it was a recap. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do in the next episode, because obviously it will pick more up at that point. And also, the ending was, as I said, as the Duel Academy goons, the three of them that lost the duel to Silvio and Gon, they basically start running off because Yuya basically told them, no, we're not gonna, turn him to cards. So they're running off, and Silvio's like, see, look what they're doing, and then out of nowhere, they're changed into cards, and this guy just basically looks at them and says, "Good, now I don't have to go and see you," or whatever. So there's either two things that happened here that are going to happen here. Either this guy basically thinks that the Lancers are villains for Duel Academy, and that's why he wants to duel them and take them out. Or number two, he is a part of Duel Academy and he took out his own teammates because they lost, so that makes them a nuisance, and so that's why he turned them into cards, and now he wants to take out the Lancers. So that's how the episode ends, and so we'll see what he is. We'll see what this new character is that appeared in the show. I'm looking forward to it. I believe the actual episode 101 is actually out right now, so I could actually watch it at any time. But I kind of want to do this in like kind of format since we're behind because they just put the episodes up. So yeah, that's how this is. Overall, it was okay. It was nothing really special. It was like a recap cliffhanger episode. Not, like I said, nothing really special. They just wanted to get everything started, I guess. So we're going to probably see more in action in episode 101. Hopefully we see Alexis Rose make an appearance in this episode, because at some point she will be in this series because she's in the theme song, even if it's only for about 2 seconds. She is actually in the theme song, and like I said, I'm really good. I'm really happy about the theme song. I really like the theme song. We don't get really that many English theme songs anymore. This was a pure English theme song. This wasn't a theme song that was directly translated from the Japanese version. This was their own theme song, which is what 4K Media does, because 4K Media is for kids, only under Konami ownership now. But I like it. I thought it was a really good. I think it's a really good theme song. I don't think enough people give it a chance because they're just too like, we want Japanese. We want it to be like this. We have to have it be in subtitle format, even though we can't understand what the hell they're saying. You know, all that basically that we always hear from subtitle elitists out there. But I like the episode. I like the theme song. Well, I've been liking the theme song. I watched the entire 99 episodes at this point. Like I said, if you guys want to know where to watch it, if you're not in Canada or Australia, all I could suggest is to Google the episode and test your luck. Otherwise, just wait until it comes out. Anyways, so with that being said, if you like this video, or if you like any of my other videos on this, or if you like me doing this review, give it a like, because it helps and tells YouTube that you like my videos when you're watching it, and not just falsely disliking my video without actually watching the video to begin with. Comment, rate. Like I said, if you like this video, please give me a like. And also, if you like this video or any of my other reviews or any of my other stuff that I do here on YouTube, please subscribe. Ow. And that's about it, guys. I am the SS Ultimate Goku, and I'm out of here. Peace.